In this video, I will show you something ridiculous that can happen in the Nexum. As you can see, I'm currently at floor 14 after defeating the boss. But notice anything weird here? Look at my fragments! And that's not even the most broken part. Let's take a look at my stats. That fragment acquisition efficiency, boon upgrade, and rune infusion chances probably grabbed your attention. But the most broken thing by far here is my 5 million Nexum attack. It's so absurd it looks like an actual hack, but this is possible to achieve using an infinite loop of treasure mezzanine rooms. You will basically get all the boons and arcanum in the game, and even more runes. Let's take a look. As you can see, I pretty much have all the boons in the game. In fact, I have so many that at some point, the game started giving me these weird boons giving 1% damage bonus that stack up to 99 times. Although I'm pretty sure I got way more than 99 of these in total. For Arcanum, you can see I obtained all of them as well, and the game started giving me these shitty coupons that are pretty much worthless. So how did I do this? The cheese is about a specific deep activation potential called Runic Revelation. With this, there's a chance to get a treasure mezzanine room every time you obtain a rune, and it can stack to multiple treasure rooms in a row. For example, if you obtain several runes in a room, there's a high chance you will open up more than one treasure room in a row. And it compounds further. These treasure rooms can give you fragments, an arcanum, or multiple boons. But boons can give runes, and runes can open up more treasure mezzanine rooms. See where I'm getting at? To activate this Runic Revelation potential, you need to get 30 runes in a single run. For that, you need this other deep end activation called Authorities Improv, which, by the way, also helps with the infinite treasure room cheese, so you'll want it anyway. This one you unlock by just clearing Nexum on any difficulty with every authority. Pretty easy, although time-consuming. You will also want this Divine Favor selection here in the potential screen, because you'll need to get the rune infusion chance as high as possible. This Arousal Nexum anomaly from 3rd week of a season also helps a lot, because you start with 2 extra runes, so you typically unlock Runic Revelation during this anomaly. The main strategy here is to start off with as many orange or rainbow runes as possible, because they increase the rune infusion chance. The faster you get it up early, the more runes you get on boons, which will increase the chance even more if you choose wisely. When you get the rune infusion chance really high, let's say around 70 to 80%, you can start spamming the random option from Authorities Improv whenever you get boons, so you get 2 boons instead of 1, hopefully both with runes. Platinum runes are especially good at this stage as they give you yet another extra boon which can come with a rune as well. And that's pretty much the way to unlock the Runic Revelation potential. Up the rune infusion chance early and get as many boons as possible. Once you get this activated, you can attempt the infinite treasure room cheese. Because this requires to get as many runes as possible, the strat is pretty much identical to the one needed to unlock Runic Revelation. That is, get the rune infusion chance up and spam obtain boons, which will give runes, which have a chance to open more mezzanine treasure rooms, which can give even more boons that give runes that can open more treasure rooms, and you get it. One small comment here though. In the beginning, you will also get candles from the treasure rooms. These candles don't give you anything, but they buff up the fragments and boon rewards from future treasure rooms, up to level 6. You will typically want this at least at level 3 or 4 before an infinite loop is possible. So pray for candles early. How will a cheese run look like? It will start off like this. As you can see, nothing much happening at the beginning when I'm struggling to build the rune infusion chance up and get the candles. But then, after the second boss, I had a pretty good loop here, although it eventually died out. Then I got some other decent loops until the merchant on floor 13. Because I had so many fragments from the previous loops, I bought tons of boons from the merchant, which opened up a lot of treasure rooms. This pretty much started the ridiculous infinite loop cheese that went on forever until I stopped it myself. If you're curious how the infinite loop looks like, here's some footage from some of the treasure rooms. This one is the carpet, which gives the fragments. Here I got an Arcanum. And here I got the boons, which gave runes that opened up even more treasure rooms, so it never ends. Again, the fragments. And here, boons again. So more runes and treasure rooms. Oh, by the way, you're probably wondering how 5 million attack is possible. Even with all those red runes attached to boons, it shouldn't even come close, right? Well, there's one more broken thing about this cheese, and that's related to one Arcanum in particular. This one, the Feather of Abundance. It increases your attack by 10% every time you enter one of those treasure rooms, so you can imagine how broken it is. I believe there's a cap to it though, because my attack stopped increasing at some point, but it's still beyond ridiculous. It pretty much jumped my attack from 400,000 to 4 million when I got it. Let me show you how I opened up that infinite loop at the merchant. So we're back here at floor 14 after the boss died, and there's a merchant here, right? Well, of course it doesn't sell any Arcanum, as I have them all already. Let's buy this coupon for fun. Now, let's just spam buy boons several times so we get runes that open treasure mezzanine rooms. There's only this special boon available, but we'll use the random option from Authority's Improv. We got 2 runes. Let's buy more. A platinum rune here is really nice. Oh, this extra boon from the plat rune also had a platinum rune on it, so we got 4 runes from just 1 boon purchase. Pretty neat. Okay now, let's see how many treasure rooms this opened up. That's quite a lot of them. And it will only open more as you get lamps in the treasure rooms that give more boons. And that's pretty much how this works. Have fun getting all boons and Arcanum in a single run.